Hello and welcome to the Ink Spot, the show where we talk about books. I'm your host, Stanley G. Robertson. Today on the show, we're going to be discussing the book entitled, Should Juveniles Be Tried as Adults? He had been watching wrestling on TV,
Right.
and he saw this wrestling move. He put this move on this kid, his
Right.
friend, which was younger than him,
Right.
and the girl dies. The kid ends up going to jail, tried as an adult, and actually I think he went to jail for life.
They gave him life for it. I think that's totally ridiculous. First of all, a lot of things took place in it that they should have considered.
That was a clear-cut, just ridiculous case.
Yeah.
This is a child doing childish things.
Exactly.
And it was a mistake. There was no intent. He didn't grab a weapon.
Exactly.
He was playing, and an accident happened.
Yeah.
Some of these kids, you're charged with murder. You're 17. By the time you go in front of the jury, you may have put on 40 pounds.
Yeah.
You're 6 inches
Yeah.
taller.
No,
What
that's a
I'm
very,
saying.
You're looking
That's
like
what
a
they're
bearded
looking at.
grown man
That's
in front
all
of
they're
the
looking at.
jury.
I promise you that's what they're looking
yeah,
at.
and that's a great argument, and that is one of the arguments made in the book, and that is that when at the point in time when this kid committed the crime, and between that time and the time they actually show up in court in front of a judge and a jury, then that kid's appearance may change, but
Yeah.
also the kid's maturity level will probably change. Number one, the kid has been in jail in a holding cell,
Right.
you know,
So now
doing
he is
criminals.
a criminal. So now
Right.
he is a
He's
criminal.
toughened
3 years
up.
later, he's a criminal now.
He's been lifting weights in the yard.
Exactly.
I mean, come
He
on.
has to.
Trying children as adults has not really been a deterrent.
No.
People argue, well, that will deter a 16-year-old from doing something,
And it doesn't.
but most kids aren't aware of the legal nuances of, sentencing or whatever, so it's not a deterrent in the first place.
And the stuff that they learn, like you said, the 17-year-old said, well, I knew I wouldn't go to jail. They learn that from somebody older in their environment that's pushing them out to do the crime anyway.
So
That's what a lot
if-
of drug dealers do with young
If in fact
kids.
that's true, that they learn that, then that blows a hole in your theory. That they don't know any better, that maybe it's not a deterrent, because this kid said that I killed this woman because I knew that they couldn't try me as an adult.
That means that
was one kid.
Yeah, that was just one kid. Not to mention, he still could have not known better. If someone told him, if he's been groomed by this older person that's saying, we want you to go out and do the killing. We want you to go do this, your first kill or whatever, and don't worry about it. You're too young. You're not going to go to jail for it.
You're saying that he doesn't know better.
I'm saying he still could not know better. He could still just be doing it just because the older person is telling him to do it.
So you're saying he may be more susceptible to influence.
Yes, of course. That's exactly how it is, and that's exactly what drug dealers do. They have younger kids doing it, doing all the running, doing all the going to the cars and everything like that, and that's the first thing they tell them. Don't worry about it. You're too young to go to jail for it.
If the kid is involved in a gang and the gang member says, hey, go out and kill this person, you're only 15 years old, so you're in good shape, don't worry about it, guy.
Right.
And he goes out and kills this person, I don't care that the kid was 15 years old.
You want him to go to jail. You think he should go to jail?
Yeah, why shouldn't he go to jail? He goes out and kills my son, daughter, relative, friend, whatever.
Well,
and just because some gang member told him he's underage to be tried as an adult.
But the
that sounds like a
fact
problem to
that
me.
he's susceptible to that type of influence shows just how
Yeah,
immature he
exactly.
is. The example that you gave, the person was saying, oh, well, I can only get a few months because I'm a child, so let me do this. That actually shows how ignorant he is, because he doesn't know that actually they can push you over.
Right, they can.
Are you trying to say that we should be lenient on the kid because he's ignorant? There's a lot of adults that are just as ignorant.
Right.
It's not leniency for ignorance. It's a standard. It's
Yeah.
what should be the standard.
That's all
and the
I'm
standard
saying.
is, if you're under 18 and everything else in the
Yeah.
world, if you're under 18, you are not competent. Younger people are more prone to giving false confessions because they're more used to just giving into adult supervision
and
to
or
figures of
telling them what
authority.
they want to hear. Yeah.
So they're sitting there, they're confessing the crimes, and it's more than a lot of people confess the crimes they didn't commit, but it happens more with juveniles just because an authority is in front of me, this police officer in a uniform or this DA is in front of me. I better do what he says.
So you're
to
saying
police him.
that may be a reason why we should not try kids as an adult, because they are more prone to giving false testimony.
That's both a reason and proof for showing how immature they are.
Lewis, do you give a thumbs up or thumbs down to Should Juveniles Be Tried as Adult, the Act Issue Crime series?
Thumbs up.
Kim,
Thumbs up.
Gavin.
Very thought-provoking. Thumbs up.
All right, I'll give it a thumbs up.